Ormas! Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that 15 seconds of nothing. My name is Waylon Lewis. I'm the founder of Elephant, and right now I'm a very sleepy, somewhat tired founder of Elephant. It's 5:34 on a very hot, muggy day here in Boulder, Colorado, and I was just doing a review, like a sort of raise of a colleague, evaluating how they'd done for the last year and how they could do for the next year, and we just had the Elephant staff retreat here in Boulder, where staff, so Elephant, I don't know if you know, has staff all over the globe. And once a year we all come here in Boulder and we work together and we play together and we laugh together and we cry together and we meditate together. We have some mentors and they're wonderful and they teach some of the sort of Shambhala view of stuff. So I recommend this book, Shambhala, to you, all of you. But to get to the point, one thing we talked about is how you can meditate in the first thing in the morning, last thing at night, every day. And meditation doesn't have to be some big spiritual weirdo thing for yoga people. It can be for anybody. And what meditation can do is simply take us out of our kind of self-concern, our self-perpetuating self-obsession that doesn't actually help. It actually causes us to be unhappy. So often when we want to Netflix and chill with ourselves or with a friend, what we're really trying to do is distract ourselves, ice cream, whatever it is, it's distracting ourselves from our self-revolving kind of neurosis. So you all know the feeling that your life could be going pretty well, maybe even very well, but you're miserably unhappy because of something someone said or because of, an argument you had 2 days ago, or you could have a song stuck in your head for days, so that kind of thing. So, yeah. Any of you who are tuning in, Stockholm, Malvern, please say where you're from. Exactly. Where you're from and ask a question if you like about meditation. So this is about the power of meditation in only 5 minutes a day. And this is, I'm not getting anything out of this. No one's selling you anything. This is literally the greatest gift you could ever give yourself or a friend. 5 minutes. First thing in the morning, you wake up, you go to the bathroom, you brush your teeth, you drink some water, you stretch a little bit. You maybe deal with your partner, or your crying children, or you're single, or you're in college, or whatever it is, and things are simpler. Take your dog out for a little walk. Then before you deal with the outside world, take 5 minutes. And I think, having grown up with my mom, single mom, super busy, super overwhelmed, even she had 5 minutes. So just find 5 minutes. Jump into a closet, jump into your bathroom, anywhere you can do. You can set up a little shrine room if you're not overwhelmed and busy. Just take a good posture. Why don't you all try it with me right now? Take a good posture. The best posture you've had all day. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, Superman style, Henry Cavill kind of posture, like the best posture ever. And then relax. So the video paused because of bad Wi-Fi, but I'm still here and you're still there. So take a great posture, then relax. Because why? This isn't about uptightness. Your eyes should be open in this particular practice. Why? Because we're not trying to shut out the outside world. We're actually trying to gently engage with our actual life. So, but your eyes can go down so you're not too distracted. So they're down like 45 degrees, and breathe in. Breathe out. Now tell me, which one of these breaths is the proper breath? Was that the right breath? Anyone? I'm going to wait. I want someone to say something like Bliss Flowers or Lydia or Christy from Panama City. Yeah, Caroline, great question. So walking meditation is valid as meditation, but meditation, just straight up, simple. Yeah, there's like 6 different ways to meditate that the Buddha taught, lying down, walking, this and that. But just straight up, simple meditation is best. If you're injured, you can sit in a chair. Nothing wrong with that. If you're not, you can sit full lotus, but it doesn't matter. Sit comfortably, ideally with your knees below your hips. You know what I mean? So your hips and your knees are below that. So you're not like in this kind of crouched position. Okay, so here's the breath. Is this right or wrong? A lot of you said no, that's not right. So you're correct. The breath shouldn't be, it's not like Ujjayi breath in yoga. It's not too intense. It's not the lion's breath. It's just your natural breath. The only difference is the first time when you breathe, you could breathe up into the top of your lungs and into the base of your ha. It's a fun word to say. Into the base of your tummy. Just to let it clear it out, and then normal breath. Just gentle. Gentle is a huge word. How many of you guilt trip yourselves daily? You can use a diet as an excuse to guilt trip yourself. You can use meditation as an excuse to guilt trip yourself. You could use a relationship as an excuse to guilt trip yourself. I can't even say this. You could use your thinning hair as an excuse to guilt trip yourself. You could use your saggy boobs as an excuse to guilt trip yourself. You could use you get the idea. Anything that comes up in life, our egos love to be hard on ourselves. You know? God, we're so horrible. Like, so right now I'm sort of single mostly. I'm sort of dating, but not really. And it gives me an excuse to say, you know what, Waylon? My ego loves this. You know what, Waylon? It's probably because you're a bad person. And you're going to be alone for the rest of your life. You know why? You know why, Waylon? Why, says Waylon's basic goodness, why? And the ego says, because unlike everyone else in the world, except for maybe some crazy people or terrorists, you're a loser. You're a bad person. Ego loves that stuff. So when we say ego in the West, we often think ego is like Donald Trump, like someone super full of himself. I'm the best. I have the biggest words. You know? Ego is all full of yourself, but ego loves to be insecure. Ego loves to guilt trip yourself. Ego loves just having problems. Ego is terrified by spaciousness. Have you ever had the experience, Lindsay Block, of looking at someone and not talking, other than maybe a lover? Try it with a friend. You might think you're best friends with someone, but just try it. I'm going to do this for 10 seconds if Lindsay will let me. Just stare at someone for 10 seconds. And no expressions, no funny expressions. I think we did it. But basically, it's incredibly hard because you try to crack up, you get uncomfortable, you get excited, you try to distract yourself. It's incredibly hard to just be present with yourself or with a loved one or with a stranger even. So to get comfortable with that kind of uncomfortableness, awkwardness, once I was at sort of a TED Talk about the power of awkwardness. We all need to get more comfortable with awkwardness, with being raw, with being vulnerable, right? That's some like white male privilege right there. I can expose my raw heart without getting banned by Facebook on Facebook Live. So get comfortable with your raw, naked, broken heart. And then you don't have to make excuses for it. You don't have to be hard on it. And the way you do that isn't theoretical. You just find your breath. You find your good posture, eyes open, relaxed. Find your breath in and out. Why don't you try this? Take a good posture, relax, eyes open, find your breath. Your mouth can be slightly open, so it's not, tightly together. Breathe in, breathe out. When you find yourself distracted, you're thinking about this or that or the other, just label it thinking and return your attention to the breath. So we'll put the Trungpa Rinpoche Dachen meditation instructions in the comments. Those are the best meditation instructions ever. You can also maybe search Pema Chodron or Sakyong meditation instruction, put those in the comments. We'll also put those in the comments on the blog if you're watching this on Elephant later or on YouTube. So do 5 minutes in the morning, do 5 minutes a night. People often say, I don't have time to meditate. If any of you, how many of you have caused drama this week or this month? Have any of you caused drama? Have any of you been mindless and forgotten things and had to go back in your house to get them, or your office? So we're causing drama, we're forgetful, we're too speedy. Busyness is laziness, as I wrote once in a title of an article that we put up many years ago. Put that article in there too. Busyness is laziness. Busyness is an unwillingness to exert yourself to be present. That's a nice little Instagram quote. Ding! So, have the exertion to open up your heart, to get out of the cocoon. Cocoon is another article we can put in the comments, sorry. And then just practice being present. 5 minutes a day, you'll save tons of drama, you'll save tons of time. The two most auspicious times in Buddhism are to meditate. The most powerful times in terms of leverage on your life are when you first wake up. You have a moment of clarity, of relaxation, before all the to-do lists start flooding in. Keep your phone away from your bed. Meditate before you get on your phone. Meditate before you interact with the outside world. So do it first thing in the morning, and then you'll find that kind of spaciousness, that relaxation, that lack of knee-jerk reaction to difficulty pervade your day. And then do it right before you go to bed. And then dedicate the merit of whatever you've done to others. So you're not even trying to keep the merit for yourself. So that's probably the greatest gift that was ever given to me in my life, growing up Buddhist. It took me many years, and now it's as organic as, wanting to brush my teeth. It's just a very ordinary act. And if you've liked this video, please give a thank you to Sweetleaf. They're a mindful sponsor of ours. Sugar can be devastating stuff. And stevia, especially like organic, natural, not toxic stuff, is wonderful. You can put the stevia videos I've done and the sugar articles we've done. Sugar is really nasty stuff. So here at Elephant, we only support businesses that are mindful, that are creating a better world. And Sweetleaf is an independent, company with integrity. The reason we only work with companies we really believe in is because we're not about money first, we're about you first. And that's not just marketing, that's our mission. There's far better or easier ways to make a living than media these days, given Facebook's monopolization of everything. Congrats, Facebook, good work. The reason we do this is because media is probably the easiest way to change the world and ourselves along the way for the better. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll go through a couple comments and answer anything, but I do want to thank Sweetleaf. Stevia is a natural alternative to sugar, and eating even a little bit of sugar, like I just had a vegan gelato from local organic sources, but even that amount of sugar is like my allotment for the entire day. You have more than that, it can destroy your health in just about every way. So I'm going to go through some comments. If you have a comment or a question, now's your chance. I'm not able to actually scroll through all the comments. That's weird. Yes, so the breath should be relaxed. It should be natural. You actually don't have to inhale nose, exhale mouth, although that's totally fine, and you're ahead of the rest of us. Exactly, Sean. Monkey mind, monkey brain is just our like blah, 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 blah. And if any of you right now stop listening to me, just look at your mind. Breathe. Place your attention on your breath. I'm finding thoughts. We're full of thoughts, and those thoughts prevent us from being present. As one of my meditation instructors in the Buddhist tradition said, when I said, what is enlightenment to him? And I wasn't trying to be some profound like Zen student back in the 14th century. I was just saying, what is enlightenment? What is it? Are you just all powerful and all wise? What is it? And he said, enlightenment is when you're driving a car and the light turns red and you stop. It's just simply being present and reacting appropriately to whatever manifests. So it's kind of like, Joe DiMaggio or some great baseball player. They just react naturally because they've practiced and practiced and practiced, right? So meditation is called practice for a reason. So don't worry too much about the breath. A lot of people are asking about this and that with the breath. What Trungpa Rinpoche, my parents' Buddhist teacher, said, there it is, who said, don't make everything a big project. Stop being so serious about everything. Have a light touch with your life. It's a little bit too big for me. Okay. Lots of nice comments. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, the shamatha style. So read in the comments. We put all our best blogs in the comments about this stuff. The shamatha style of meditation is particularly recommended by the Buddha for Obama and Trump and Bernie fans and Hillary fans and Elizabeth Warren fans, even Paul Ryan fans. It has been the way for beginning meditators for 2,500 years. To describe meditation, we could use the phrase touch and go. So you touch and then you go. You don't hold on for dear life. Yes, I love Jack Kerouac, and yeah, I know he's from Lowell. Good working class town, blue collar town. Busyness is laziness. Probably my favorite article on Elephant ever. Yeah, read the Cocoon article. Yeah, there's an article on the effect of sugar on your daily life. Thank you so much, Susan, for your sweet comment. Yeah, I've done hundreds of videos. We have more than 5.5+ million views on YouTube. Go check out our youtube.com/elephantjournal channel. We have a video there on honey, if you want to put the raw honey video in there. Someone's asking about honey. We actually have an article about honey and veganism. You can put that in too. Someone's saying honey can't be vegan. Yeah, so meditating with music, I wouldn't recommend it. Basically, meditation shouldn't be, just get rid of distraction and just follow your breath. Nothing's wrong with meditating or doing yoga or whatever with music. That's fun, that's great. It can help you get into the flow. But just shamatha, just make things simple. Give yourself the gift of simplicity. Be a little Henry David Thoreau-ish about it. Tell me what you want to do. Oh, me, I don't know the words. Maybe long, maybe longer if I do. The cocoon is talked about in the Shambhala teachings. Shambhala, the cocoon is a powerful concept that continues to shed light on my daily life and habits to this day. It is, according to Chögyam Trungpa, an enclosed familiar world in which we can hide or go to sleep. The way of cowardice is to embed ourselves in a cocoon, perpetuate habitual patterns. So, when you're insecure or upset, you immediately go smoke, or you go eat 2 pints of Ben & Jerry's, sounds good to me, or you relapse into some weird habitual pattern, that is your cocoon. And getting outside of that cocoon allows you to become a butterfly, right? Yeah, so meditation isn't totally about sleeping, but it does clear your mind so that you don't have those stress thoughts that prevent you from sleeping. All right. So Diana, sound might be fun, but you don't need one. You can just be simple. If you need to have white noise, or if you have some sort of hearing condition, then you know best. All right, folks. Yeah, Jeanette. So for children, it's good to have a light touch. Children are very active mentally and physically. Often sending them to Shambhala Sun summer camp might be preferable. Sun camp, we have a blog on that. Some sort of activity like dance as meditation, hiking as meditation, nature, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, that kind of thing might be better. But introducing children to meditation can be good. But yeah, there's a long tradition in Buddhism of bribing our children to meditate. That's because children naturally don't want to sit down and be kind of like bored, right? They want to kind of get that energy out. So make sure your children are nice and tired and relaxed before you try to get them to meditate. All right, hope everyone's enjoyed. Thank you so much. And if you want to support us doing more videos, check out Sweet Leaf and get rid of a little sugar in your life. And they're a mindful company that actually does stuff right. They're not just built to sell out like everyone else. And yeah, check it out. It's good for cooking and all that. And we have various stevia products here that we've been mixing with our water and using for our cookies. And what else? Anything else? When I hang up, you can click the button to subscribe. And if you're watching this on YouTube or Elephant, check us out on Instagram as well, at Elephant Journal, at Walk the Talk Show, at Waylon Lewis, at EcoFolks. And the main thing is be of benefit in your daily life. And have a wonderful day. Be cheerful. Thank you so much. Let's, if you enjoyed this, give it a like or love or a heart or a smiley emoticon face. And if you hated it, send me an angry emoticon. right now. Let's just see if we can get a emoticon flood. And what the emoticons do, or the like button or the thumbs up, is it helps let Facebook know that this video was useful and that they can release it beyond their algorithm to all those who might give a care beyond the choir. So it's actually a very practical, helpful thing. Thank you so much, everyone. And I think that's it. Oh, there's all these more comments. I didn't see all these. Yeah, ADHD. So meditation can certainly help with that. Exercise, obviously. We have good articles on ADHD, natural alternatives. Yoga with children is fantastic. Get them moving. Yeah, we have a beautiful, Rebecca, we have a beautiful video on a baby getting bathed. This is like better than, watching this video is better than meditating, something like that. Yeah, genuine sugar is certainly preferable to some of those gross, fake, laboratory-made things. This stevia is natural, it's not laboratory. Don't eat fat. Fat actually is not a huge problem, as far as I've read. Trans fats, you're right on. All right, folks, thank you, everyone. I'm getting some angry faces. One of you guys didn't like it. Yeah. I'll see you later.